Eventually, the robots will take all the jobs. Not soon. That is, I don't actually think much is changing lately. We've had automation replacing work for several centuries now. The rate of job displacement and task displacement is relatively steady. That will continue for a while. But eventually, there will come a time where the jobs get displaced. That might happen suddenly, or it might happen more gradually, but we're not really at the point where we're even seeing that. We're not actually really seeing much of an effect on automation on employment now, and probably won't for another few decades, but eventually we will. The right time to buy insurance, flood insurance, is before it starts raining. It's not raining robots now, but maybe this is a good time to think about setting up some insurance arrangements for when it does, as long as everybody's talking about it. But the most effective insurance would be targeted specifically to the risk. So robot taking over the world insurance would basically be, a contract that pays off when the robots take all the jobs, but not under any other circumstances. And then it would be pretty cheap because it's not going to happen soon. It needs to be global insurance. There's a danger if you buy local insurance that the robot economy may be concentrated in just a few places in the earth, and if your insurance base is local, you may not be basing much. So universal basic insurance has two issues with respect to being a solution here. One is they usually talk about it having a local base, that is, we're going to have a local tax and produce local UBI, but that doesn't solve the problem if it's globally very concentrated. And the other issue is it's not very well targeted to the problem. You're just generally redistributing, in all cases, no matter what, as opposed to focusing on the particular risk there. So, it might be a political compromise that in order to get this insurance, you have to give other people some other benefits. You often have to make compromises like that. But if your goal is specifically to deal with this one risk, then the ideal thing is to design insurance specifically to deal with that risk, and then it could be pretty cheap, actually.